what's going on everybody, Paul Tech here, and in today's video I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the LG Stylo 2 Plus and the Android 7.0 Nougat update. So I've been running Nougat on my device going on about a week now, so I just want to share with you certain things that I've noticed that has changed and just my experience using Nougat on my LG Stylo 2 Plus. So first thing I want to talk about is the fingerprint sensor, because I know there are some people out there that are hesitant to, update their device. They're, want to make sure everything will still function and perform the way it was on Marshmallow, but I can tell you right now the fingerprint sensor is still responsive. At least on my device, it's working still perfectly fine. So I'm not having any issues with my fingerprint sensor, which is great. One thing I do want to touch on is in the dialer. So this is something that I did notice, that at least on my device, I no longer have the video calling feature. Now on the LG Stylo Facebook community, there are some people that are reporting that they lost the video calling feature, and there's some stating that they still have the video calling feature. But as of now, I do not have the video calling feature. I've basically gone all over settings, just trying to figure out where I might be able to enable the video calling feature once again, but I haven't found anything that will allow the video calling feature. As you can see there, it does say video call, but still there is no video calling feature. So we might have to wait for an update to get that back, the video calling feature. So just kind of keep that in mind. Next, let's go ahead and jump into the messaging application here. So when I was on Marshmallow, I was actually running Gboard on my LG Stylo 2 Plus, updated to 7.0 Nougat, and I no longer have Gboard. I'm back to the stock keyboard, as you can see there. So I've just kind of left it for this review just to show you basically how the emojis are looking. Some have reported that the emojis don't look as vibrant as they were. I personally don't remember because I was running Gboard on mine, but yeah, that's basically how it works. But I mean, text messages are all coming in, still perfectly fine. But if you are running like a certain keyboard on your Stylo 2 Plus on Marshmallow and you update to Nougat, it's a possibility that it will be uninstalled and you'll go back to the stock keyboard, as you can see on mine there. So yeah, so I just wanted to share that with you real quick. And another great thing that has appeared with the 7.0 Nougat update is the app drawer. So we finally have an app drawer on the LG Stylo 2 Plus, so no need to run a launcher to have an app drawer. I'll go ahead and show you in settings in just a moment, but you can basically search for an application now in the app drawer. You also have some features here up on top: show large icons. You can hide and show apps, edit and uninstall apps, and then jump into home screen settings there. So you do have that. So that's nice. We do have the app drawer on the LG Stylo 2 Plus now. Yeah, everything's still very fluid, very responsive since the update. I'm not noticing lag or anything like that on my device, which is very, very good. Let's go ahead and pull down the status bar now, and I'll show you that you got this nice accordion effect with Android 7.0 Nougat here, and a couple of new things that have been added, which I believe is data saver. So you do have that now, which is basically is going to restrict apps in the background from running. So you do have that. What you see here is this fish. On 7.0 Nougat, the Easter egg is this cat. So you can basically have a dish here, and you can assign certain treats, fish, chicken bits, and then the cats will come and eat that, and you can collect the cats, name the cats. So it's kind of interesting. Something else that is new is this right up here, which is called Nearby. So I'll go ahead and click on that to show you, and we can click on Learn More. So this is new. So you use Nearby to interact with what's around you. So on your phone, you can do things like order in at a cafe, find items in a store, or set up a new device. Each on your own phones, you and your friends or coworkers can do things like play games or collaborate in apps together. So you do have this new feature, and it does give you a whole lot of information regarding it, some troubleshooting stuff there as well. So that is, a new feature you have on 7.0 Nougat here. So I just wanted to point that out to you. Nearby. Let's go ahead and exit back out of there. Let's go back into the status bar there. So yeah, so it does look very nice, clean looking, as you can see there. Let's go ahead and jump into settings here, and I'll show you some other stuff that I noticed that is new here. So on display here you have home screen, so that's what I wanted to show you. Let's go into home screen here, select home, and so now you can enable the home and app drawer. So you got that feature now. All you got to do is click on that and bam, you have the home and app drawer, which is pretty neat. Before I forget, you also have this bell on top, which is going to give you some notifications. So for instance, it's telling me data saver is on, so I have that. So we'll just leave that be for now. Another thing you have now is themes on your LG Stylo 2 Plus. So you got some recommended ones on the bottom. We'll just do the high contrast just so I can show you how it's going to look on your device if you decide to do this. So it's applying the theme there, and there you go. And it basically changes up, you know, your wallpaper. You can go into the app drawer now and you can kind of basically see how it looks. You can pull down the status bar and it's basically has changed the color there, as you can see. So that's pretty neat. You have this option. Let's jump into the messaging application. It even changes your keyboard now, and it looks pretty neat in my opinion. So I like that. I like the fact that you have that theme option now. Let's go ahead and jump back in there. I'm going to put it back to the stock LG theme just for this video here. All right, so let's go ahead and jump back into settings. So that's under display. You got that theme option there. Let's go into advanced settings now. Now in advanced settings, you have this option here for display size. So you can actually shrink down the applications to size there, as you can see. So let's go ahead and jump into my home screen. So as you can see there, everything does look smaller. Jump into the app drawer there. So everything has been kind of shrunken down. Let's go ahead and go back into the display size, and I'll show you. You can actually make the icons, the apps larger. So let's go ahead and go back into the home screen to show you. So now everything appears larger, large icons for your applications there in the app drawer. So, you know, that is something that you have, which is new on 7.0 Nougat. So display size, I'm going to put it back to where it was. But yeah, so you do have that option now. Let's click on lock screen there. And then it's this option here, clock. Again, I can't remember if this was already there or not, but you can basically change the clock to the center, or you can change it to the left. But you do have that feature. So that might have already been there, but I just wanted to point that out to you so you can kind of just switch those up. So yeah, correct me in the comment section below if that was already there. Let's go into About Phone, and let's go into software info. As you can see, Android 7.0. And we got April 1st, 2017 security patch. So there you have it, Android 7.0 Nougat. And if you long press there, you can disable the Easter egg, or you can enable it, which is the cat that I showed you. You can basically feed, and so you have that option there. So another thing I want to show you is in the camera here. So let's go ahead. I'll show you the camera. There is really no new features here. Everything's basically the same. But what I want to show you is if you take photos, record videos, for instance. So I'm recording right now, just real quick, and let's go ahead and exit out of there. Let's go ahead and jump into gallery. So right here, as you can see, these are the photos I had taken. Now what you can do with Android 7.0 Nougat now is if you accidentally delete photos or videos, which I'm going to show you here. So say for instance you accidentally delete all these photos that you have taken. Well, on 7.0 Nougat now, you have an option. If you click right up here on albums, you have this option for trash now. So all you got to do is click on that, and it will basically store all your photos and videos that have been deleted for 7 days. So you got 7 days to restore your photos and videos that you have erased. So it's pretty simple. All you got to do is just click up here, click restore, and say for instance you want to restore this photo back. Click restore, select an album, and then we can just say album number 2, and then just like that, let's go ahead and jump back into gallery now, and now you have restored your photo back. So that's a pretty neat feature you have on Android 7.0 Nougat, retrieving, you know, photos and videos that have been deleted. So pretty neat. Another thing I want to share with you is right here on the recent apps button. So if you click on this now, it will take you to whichever 2 applications you used last. So let's go ahead and click on it again. it'll take me back to settings. If I click on it again, it takes me back to albums. So that is pretty neat feature you have there on 7.0 Nougat. So if you want to get the dual window mode now, all you got to do is you can click on your recent applications, and anything that has this right here, this little boxes, you can open as a dual window. So not everything supports it, as you can see there. So let's go ahead and open up the Google Play Store, and then we can open up YouTube at the same time. So that is basically your dual window mode now. So that's how it works, as you can see there. So it is a little different from Marshmallow. Let's go ahead and put it this way so you can see. But you can basically just run two applications at the same time, as you can see there, just like so. And then you can just have it back to your certain one application that you want, or you can basically long press on this on your recent apps, and then you can pull up whatever else you want. So maybe you want messaging to pop open while you're on the Google Play Store. You can do that as well. So pretty neat. That's how it works. And you can just long press, and then that's it. You can exit out and just be in that one specific application. So something else I want to share with you is under your applications here, that you could actually move most of your apps to the SD card, but you got to keep in mind not all applications can be moved. So for instance, N22 3D benchmark, as you can see there, all you got to do is click on storage, and then you get the option to change. So you can actually change this. I'll go ahead and show you. You can move that to SD card, and it's as simple as that. But I want to go ahead and show you, for instance, go ahead and scroll down to Facebook as well. Hit on storage there, and Facebook is another one that you can change to the SD card. So you have that option there. And let's go ahead and move on to, let's see here, for instance, we'll look for a game like Roblox. So let's go ahead and click on Roblox, click on storage, and for instance, Roblox cannot be moved to the SD card. So again, you know, some applications can be moved, but not all applications. So check Twitter real quick, and I'll show you under storage there. Well, unfortunately, Twitter is not one that can be changed. So also got another feature I should mention is on your notifications now. I don't have any coming in, but you can actually respond to single notifications now. So all the notifications you would get in Gmail before, they would all just be bundled in. Now you can respond to just single emails and notifications. So you have that go. So you can show notifications silently or don't silence, and you can go into more settings as well. Let's go ahead and just turn off battery saver mode. But yeah, that's basically it, what I've noticed that is new on Android 7.0 Nougat. So hopefully this video does, you know, help you out in, you know, deciding if you should update to 7.0 Nougat. Maybe you're wondering about certain features that are available now. But yeah, that's basically, you know, what I've noticed. Pretty much everything's still working good. Other than I don't got that video calling feature in the dialer. That's about it. But other than that, multitasking, you know, is still good on this device. Jumping from one application to the other. I'm still able to connect to Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, perfectly fine. Fingerprint sensor, still working good. So yeah, that's basically it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for subscribing, and I will talk to you on the next one. Bye.